Welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, the serious, the unassuming Dr. Yukon Suckit. Welcome, friends. Welcome to the safe space. We're going to talk today about a deck called Mindlink Giants. Now, the deal was a few days ago, I already played an Izzet Giants deck. It was fun. It was good. What was so great about it? The Calamity Bearer, right? I don't even call him the Calamity Bearer. I want to just call him the Calamity Bearer. He's a bad news bearer because, yeah, it says if a giant source would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent player instead. So he's not double strike, he's just double damage, which means if you have two of them out, then the first one causes the damage to be doubled, and then the second one causes it to be doubled again. So it means 3 becomes 6, 6 becomes 12, right? So that is great. That card unto himself is a great card. You just, as long as you have multiples, then you got going on. I mean, even by himself, he's a 6. He's a 6. Okay. Now, the thing is that I found this other deck. It was the Mindlink part of it, right? So Mindlink Giants. It's all about this card here, which says it's flying, so it's a 3, right? So flying, if they're 4/3, you got to crew for 1. So that means anything can crew it. Anything can crew it. It includes the Calamity Bearer. And it says that the Mindlink Mech becomes crewed for the first time each turn until the end of the turn. The mech becomes a copy of target non-legendary creature that crewed it this turn, except that it's 4/3. It's a vehicle artifact in addition to its other types, and it has flying. Okay, so the way this works is this combo is that on turn 3 you play in Mindlink Mech, you get that out. On turn 4 you put out the Calamity Bearer, at which point then you can crew it up, even though he can't do anything. You crew it up onto the Mindlink Mech, which then makes the Mindlink Mech into a 4/3 version of the Calamity Bearer, which is then a giant artifact with flying, okay, and he's got 4 for power, and you attack with it, at which point you've got 2 of them out, so now 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. 16 points of damage flying on turn 4. All right, so that's the combo you're looking for. Turn 3, turn 4. And if you wait any longer, you got that going on. Now, we also got, I'm sorry I'm doing this way out of order, but that's what this deck is entirely all about, is Calamity Bearer, Mindlink Merchant. We got, the deal though is that, yeah, because you want a combo, you want to copy this guy because of the doubling effect. Quakebringer, opponents cannot gain life. This is so important in today's meta, keeping them from gaining their stupid life. At the beginning of your upkeep, he deals 2 damage to each opponent, as long as Quakebringer is on the battlefield or is in the graveyard and you control a giant of some sort. So he's putting out a bunch of damage, but then all that damage is being doubled by however many copies of Calamity Bearer you got out. So you want to keep your Calamity Bearers alive. These guys are the key to making this deck work. That's the big problem with this deck, is that without the Calamity Bearer, then it becomes a lot lamer. What else do we have in this deck? Well, look, we got Hollow the Storm Giant, which is also a giant. And 7 times 7 times 7, what is that? That's 14 times, it's a lot. I can't even do 14 times 7. I don't know what that is. I am not a computer. I know it sounds like I'm an artificial voice. This is what we sound like nowadays, artificial voices. But yeah, I can't do the math. All right, Fading Hope. So that returns creatures back to their hands. You can use it offensively to clear the way for your Calamity Bearers to come marching in. Spell Pierce, counter target creature, non-creature spell unless it's a controller plays 2. Well, okay, we're playing it because it's in the deck, but I would throw this trash away and play something else. I'd pay 2 mana for something better than this. Syncopate, counter target spell unless they pay X. If that spell is countered by, exile it instead of putting it into the graveyard. So, that's not bad. Suspicious Stowaway. So you pay 2, you get it out. It cannot be blocked. Anytime it deals damage to a player, you draw a card. And what does this other one do? Whenever deals come in, draw a card. It can't be blocked. So that's all. It's just slightly stronger if it's Nightbound. We got Cathartic Pyre. So this is part of the card draw engine. Hopefully you can keep these things alive. We got Cathartic Pyre, which deals 3 points of damage, or you may discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. Expressive Iteration, you pay 2. You get, basically you don't want to have to put out your land before you play this, because more than likely your last, because you have 3 card picks. One goes into your hand, one goes to your library, and one goes into exile, and you have to play it immediately. And so what usually I do is you stack your land up to be your third card, so you can just play it out. Otherwise, you have to have extra mana aside to be able to play whatever your third card's going to be. Otherwise, you just lose it. Reckoner Bankbuster. This card, everybody loves this card, and the reason why is because of his 2 ability at the bottom there. You pay 2, you tap him, you put a charge counter on him, and you draw a card. So therefore, it's 2 mana, you draw a card. And if there are no charge counters, create a treasure token and a... Oh, you keep removing. So he starts with 3 tokens on him, and you just keep removing stuff from it. And... yeah, so once you get rid of that, then it creates a treasure token and a pilot, at which point you can still just keep using him for drawing cards. Or you can put him onto pilots and start attacking with it as a 4/4. But this guy is a great just card draw engine. It only costs 2 extra mana. You just go pum 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 pum, and eventually you're getting treasures and dues out of the deal. So he's just a regular little engine there. Yeah, that guy's tempo. That guy is tempo. We talked about the Mindlink Mech. That's what this deck's about. That's why his name's in there, Mindlink. Saw it coming. Okay, so you foretell it, at which point it costs you 2 to counter any spell. This is what counter spells are supposed to be about. And I hate you, but I love you. God, love, hate you. Demon Bolt. Foretell it. It only costs you 1 to do 4 damage to any creature or planeswalker. This is why I love this deck. And decks love it because I like it because you're able to take out creatures that have up to 4. And this takes care of a lot of problems for you right there. We got the Kikijiki card. When it first comes out, it puts out a 2/2 goblin that whenever it attacks, it creates a treasure token, so it creates treasure tokens, which is great. And then you can discard 2 and draw 2. And then the other thing is it creates the Kikijiki, which is, and then it, what does it say here? You pay 1 and tap it to create a token of another non-legendary creature you control, such as the Calamity Bearer. And then you have to sacrifice it at the end of your next end step. So it's just, you need to keep this guy alive because you need to make copies of him. Because that's where all of the damage comes from. And if you can sneak one through, you're killing. Is hopefully they just don't have a bunch of little dudes, or you get on the flighty, the guy that can fly. You got to do it. Prismari Command. You pick 2 of these things, and it's deal 2 damage to any target, draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, create a treasure token, or destroy an artifact. So that's a nice Swiss Army knife, and you could do 2. You know, it costs you 3. That's pretty cool. That is pretty freaking cool. We've already talked about the Calamity Bearer. We talked about the Quakebringer. We talked about the Hollow Storm Giants. We got a bounce card. We got another man land. We got a guy that creates a couple spirits. That is the weirdest thing for red to do, by the way. I got some dual lands and some regular lands there. So it's an interesting mix. There's no field runes, but I guess we'll try to live without it. So anyways, this is Mindlink Merchants. And if we're lucky, we'll just Mindlink Mech and Calamity Bearer away to victory super, super early. Done. And we're placing against Crom. Crom, you have forsaken my family. Alright, we got 3 mana. We got Mindlink. We do not have the other guy. But let's just, we got practically no creatures whatsoever. I'm going to keep it. We'll see if we can play the deck without it. Let's play off with a little on the slow side here. We'll give him a twirl. Alright, I am going to go ahead and put out another land. I need the blue. And I'm going to foretell a counter spell. Azorus, and he's foretold something, probably a Doomscar. 3rd land, still nothing to do. We'll go ahead and foretell ourselves a Demon Bolt. Oh, was this Jeskai? That's that color. There we go. 3, we'll put out the Mindlink. Because we have nothing to combo up on here. There we go. Oh, he's just beholding the multiverse. Take a look at what the multiverse has to offer. Got an animation there. Ah. Ah. I only got one. Basically, I can demon bolt something. It'll be really great right here. Calamity Bearer. Not Calamity Bearer. Let's see. We have plenty of blues. This is red up on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and discard 2 cards. Gosh, dang it, we are getting smoked here. Done. Come on, Shuffler. Any creature at this point, man. Any freaking creature. I could counter something. Let's see. Spells, I have to pay 1 more to be able to do that thing. I got plenty of what it takes to kill it, though. Gave me a clear shot. There we go. Shoot. Alright, here we go. Quakebringer. Extra mana. Do I really want to go up for a 4/3 and just have it die? No, I don't. I got another one. Let's do it. You gonna block? You gonna block it? No, you're not. Let's do it, Crom. Let's throw down. Come on, man. Well, that's not cool. Come on, Calamity Bearer. Okay, mana. That's not a Calamity Bearer, you jerk. Done. What are we looking at here? 45, they're at 42. They're going to be smacking me around for 8. All I could do is counter something. Like a Goldspan Dragon. Look at that dragon whine. All right, yeah, that was a good comeback. It's still nothing. Okay, I can bounce somebody for 4, so we're done. So yeah, I'm thinking I'll bounce his token there. Yeah, that's not cool either. I know no matter what, I'm dead. I can't do anything about it at this point. Oh, pass. Here, let's see. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. What did that take? 3 more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do it. Yes! Autopay. Suck it! Suck it, Storm Giant. Defeat! Alright, we're playing against... What is this? Xetels? Or... I can't pronounce it. Alright, so we got 3 mana. 3 mana. Alright, let's play it. Keep. We're not in a super hurry. I'll go ahead and play the slow lands in case I need this later, in case we start getting nothing but mana from this point forward. That's a good thing about these Kamigawa lands. Even though they have an extra ability, you can use them as though they are fast lands, and that is not bad. Okay, there's 2, so let's go ahead and prep our Quakebringer. Let's kiki-jiki this. I'm surprised he hasn't put any creatures out with the colors he's playing. I'm expecting us to be going up against the enchantment Kamigawa green set. In which case, I expect to get smoked because that thing is way too powerful. All we could hope to do is just to blow those dudes away early. No. See, is there anything I don't particularly want? I kind of like what I got. So let's decline it. Let's Demon Bolt our Rach's Valkyrie right out of the air. And go in for an attack, generating a token. Next. And I'm going to throw this down as mana. And we are ready to go. Alright, so we got 2 mana, and I could kill that thing, which is probably a good idea, so let's just do it. Auto pay. We can still put out the Quakebringer on our next turn. There we go. That requires me to have him have the ability to tap, which he doesn't yet. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Time for him to wipe the board. We'll use a Fading Hope defensively. Get rid of this garbage. I'm sorry, I should try it, but 2 points. Get started on the kiki-jiki cycle again. What is this going to do for us? 2 points of damage, draw 2 cards, charge, nothing's going on. We'll keep them for the moment. This is an instant. I'll probably use it just to keep the creatures out, since we could deal 2 points of damage. That is the kind of guy we can kill. He's going to hate this next move. 2 points of damage, and I'm going to create a treasure token. Yeah, no life gain for you, my friend. Victory! And we're going against Trousses. I guess. Trousses. 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 Okay, 4 mana. Calamity Bearer! Alright, we're keeping this. I don't have the ability to play Calamity Bearer, because I need another red, but Maybe with the Suspicious Stowaway out there, we'll be able to draw some red cards. Keep. Alright, there's a red. We'll start off with this red. We'll go blue next turn, Suspicious Stowaway. Boy, this hand we do not have any control, do we? Other than Fading Hope. I don't trust that. Looks like he's going to try to counter me. Yeah, he's not going to like the Calamity Bearer. I got to wait till that guy's turned his mana down before I can throw out a Calamity Bearer. Problem is I kind of need to have 2 Calamity Bearers or something to make a copy of it. Jeskai again, huh? Alright. Red. Yeah, no, his instance is based entirely off of that blue. It could be his bounce cards, what he had on his hand. That makes sense. He's digging. Alright, I'm going to blue up here. We're going to go ahead and Calamity Bearer because he's pretty much tapped out. No! There we go. Ooh, I kind of wish I had a blue open at this point for defensively playing Fading Hope to bring the Calamity Bearer back. Discard a card. Oh, okay. I don't really need my mana so much. I got plenty of red. Submit. Like I said, I don't have 7 cards. There's a dragon. Oh, I'd love to have a Demon Bolt right now. Not a Demon Bolt, but it is pretty sweet. Let's go up with the blue. Let's put out a Mindlink Mech, which I can use my next turn. Alright, let's take it in for some damage. So I'll be doing 7 points of damage. What am I getting rid of here? What am I getting rid of? This guy. In turn. Now what I'm thinking is I gotta let him gold span me again. So it'll be tapped. At which point then I can kill him on the next turn. He's got 2 freaking gold spans. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. So I've won on this next turn. I just got to make it through this. Take my licks. As long as he's not going to bounce any of my dudes back, he's dead. All right, here we go. Mindlink. That guy. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Realize that you're dead. Don't be a jerk. And that's something. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna attack. That's what we're gonna do. Well, we were just smoked there. That is just a horrible, horrible situation. I mean, we do have the ability to survive through this. Of course, they'll be able to do whatever they want to on the next turn. Yeah, whatever. Instant. Let's just kill the other one. Instant. Kill the other one. You'll get lots of tokens out of the deal, but... That's a lot of cards in your hand, and a lot of mana. What? I thought I got rid of that one. Alright, gotta draw something awesome. Yeah, well, not you. You don't draw something awesome. You should have been dead. How dare you thwart my super combo? Don't you know we're recording a video here? And now you're taking way too much time. What sucks is that with all those cards available to you, you still can't kill the dude that has 4 life. Were you just gonna mill yourself for me? What are you looking at there? 27. Come on, you're being greedy. Pass the ball there. That is the weeniest display of penmanship I've ever seen. Am I dead now? Yeah, there we go. Suck it, Trousses. You suck. Defeat. Alright, so this is Mindlink Giants. You got to see how it played. The big cool thing was, yeah, the Mindlink Mech hooked up with pretty much anything. The problem is that nobody lets you keep creatures out anymore. They just kill them all the time, constantly. Now, of course, we're doing the same thing. You know, we went up against one deck and we just kill, nothing gets to stay. That's the only reason why we controlled the later game. But yeah, when they get to do that, that's bad. You know, we have counter spells in here. We can potentially keep our guys alive. But I guess that requires you to, like, hold on to your stuff and wait until you have a lot of mana and a lot of counter spells so you can protect your guys when you get them out. Because the combo of having at least 2 Calamity Bears, or a Calamity Bear and a copy of a Calamity Bear, is just so good. And a Mindlink Mech on top of that, providing it with flying, is also incredible. Now, every deck can be ripped apart. This one got ripped apart by that last deck, no problem. And that just bit. The worst part is you pull out those Leer and then you just watch them play their own hand a billion times, which is just lame. But anyways, as far as this deck is concerned, you know, Kiki Jiki has the ability to create duplicates of the Calamity Bear. Mindlink Mech has the ability to create duplicates of the Calamity Bear. There are 4 Calamity Bears. You have Prismari Control, you have Expressive Iteration, that allow you to go through your deck and get cards faster. Bankbuster allows you to get cards faster. Suspicious Stowaway allows you to get the spells faster. You have counter spells for countering things. There's a lot of great things in this deck. It's what's the shuffler going to give you, right? So, you know, the only thing I could think that might be better in here would be a Cosmos Elixir, just because it's going to give you enough life maybe to keep you alive through a lot of it, as well as then when you have enough life, it'll start popping you more cards. That might be something that might really work out well here. What could you use instead of take it out and put out? See, there's only one Bankbuster in there. That's not a lot. You want to put in at least, I'd say 3 of them. Just make sure you get at least one. But, yeah, maybe the spell purses or something like that. Because, I mean, these things just seem lame to me. Anyways, so there you go. Here, I think this deck is incredibly fun. Except for when they just get rid of your dudes and you can't do anything. And there really isn't a lot of creatures in here for you to work with. And you kind of need them. So if anything, yeah, you guys Suspicious Stowaways? Yeah, I don't know. You need a little bit more creatures, possibly. So maybe this deck needs to be tuned a little bit. I'm not sure. We'd have to play around with it a little more. I played around with Izzet Giants a bunch, so I'm going to back burner that particular deck type for a while and move on to something else. But anyways, like I said, I thought this was a fun deck. It's definitely not A tier. There is a couple of combos in here that are fantastic, which if you can pull off are great. But I'm going to give this one a B+, hedging on A-. I just don't think it's in that competitive section there. So, you know, I think this thing's got like a 50% win rate generally is the way I feel about it. So you feel like you're getting your ass beat a lot, but you get to get your pounds in too, and that's what matters. So as long as you have fun playing the deck, it really doesn't matter whether you lose or win, as long as you have fun while you're playing it. I hope you have as much fun with this deck as I generally do. That's all for now. If you like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, I want you to have a great day. In the words of my people, word to your mother. Bye.